and very carefully start taking it off. Careful not to break it. Anyways, I'll take this to the hardware store tomorrow and get me, come on, focus, a closed nipple, a T that will fit this. I'll bring it back tomorrow. Okay, for adding the secondary gauge, just have a close nipple. On Dodges, the 318s and the Magnums and the LA style, it's a 1/8 inch pipe. Got an 1/8 inch T, and then the spide nipple that comes with it. That's screwed on there. Don't want to bust this off in there, then you have to get it out. Sit down for a second. You can get one more complete turn out of it, and I'll call that good. Say right about there is probably good. Then you can put your line on. Now, this is the gauge I'm putting in. This is what it comes with. I don't like that. I go by the copper line. So, see, they all come with all the fittings you need. But you want to use the ferrules that come with the copper line and not the ones that come with the plastic, because they're different. Nylon, whatever it is. That's a ferrule for the nylon line. And that's the ferrule for the copper line. Now you take your fitting, slide it on first, then your ferrule. Okay. The phone will stay propped up the way I want it. Not exactly the easiest thing to do this stuff by yourself. Straighten your copper line out a little bit. Yeah, y'all fell on me again. Slide that in there. Slide this up and tighten it up. You have to tighten both of them up. second. Of course, I probably should have done this before I put the pipe fitting in, but oh well. Now you can put some Teflon on this if you want. I rarely have a problem with them leaking. Just get it good and tight. And then again, same thing, just kind of tighten it up. I should make sure I got enough through there. See? How some more went through. Looks pretty good. And when it tightens up, it'll kind of flare that line just a little bit to help it from leaking. That's all you need to do there. Put your oil sending unit back in, like so. And tighten it up as well. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to knock you over there. I tighten it up while holding your T so you don't move your T, and then kind of route your wires up out of the way, and I'll deal with that in a little bit. Okay, so on this oil pressure gauge, I come through the firewall up in that mess where somebody had put a amp cable through before I bought the vehicle. Kind of see it back in there. And then I just kind of come underneath my power box, over here, up and over, and it ends right there. It wasn't exactly where I was going to mount it, but it'll work. So the kit comes with screws, and you mount your bracket however you want it. I may just mount it like that, and then, sorry, maybe just mount it like that. Probably like that though. But this end, you do the same as you did the other end. You put a little, put your that on, the ferrule on, and then I like to do this the first time just out here in the air. And it just screws into the back of your gauge. Okay, then you just drop your gauge in. These have these little rings that screw on the back to hold it. Then you hook your line up. Sorry. Tighten it up. Tuck your line up out of the way. And test it. Okay, I wanted to show you the reason I do not trust factory gauges. So when it's cold and you're idling, they match, right? I showed you that yesterday when I put it in. Now I'm running down the highway. You can see where I'm at here.
Okay, you see I'm running down the highway. Here. You can see my oil pressure up there in the right-hand corner. I moved the gauge. That's quite a discrepancy between the two gauges. You can't really get them both the same shot. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I am not a big fan of the whole sending unit type gauge. Is because they read the pressure, and when it's idling, it'll drop down to 40. That one will drop down to about 30. I'll try to get a video of it later.